Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cut That Out. I'm your host today, Norita. We're going to do a Q&A, so I'll be asking the questions and they will be giving you answers.
I'm kind of nervous. I know we said like we weren't going to prepare for them, but I feel like, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't think they're too difficult.
I think this will be fun. Something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will get to know a lot more about us, I feel like.
Man, too bad you didn't have a mic since you're the host. You
I know,
could be
that'd
like,
be so fun.
so,
Oh my gosh.
tell me.
If anyone wants to buy us a mic.
Yeah.
More
What's
mics.
the...
Yeah, I was going to say a 4-mic set.
Yeah.
We could buy that one. The cute little mini ones. It's just kind of expensive, and it's like, I don't know if it's worth it, but...
Yeah, probably not.
Those, yeah. They're expensive. Anyways.
All right, start us off. What's our first question?
Okay. Maybe this will be hard for you guys. I don't know.
Oh, no.
What's one dream that you used to have but you have now given up on?
Oh.
I feel like I haven't given up on any dreams.
That's
feel-
good, though.
Mine was about to say, though. I feel like I give up on my dreams a lot because I, like, have them, but then I'm just like, it's too much work.
Yeah.
Like, I need like, satisfaction, like, pretty quickly for me to, like, continue on it.
Yeah. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I always had the dream to go work on a ranch, and I really don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I feel like it's just, yeah, like, kind of what you said, like, it's a lot of work
Yeah.
to actually go out in another state, way out somewhere, and, like, you're just by yourself. It's just, I don't know. I feel like, I still, like, say, I would love to do that, but I feel like I've kind of given up on it. Like, there's no way I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah.
I feel like my dream was just to, like, live independently and, like, move away. Like, move it to a different state.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's really, like, a big dream. But
Yeah. I
that's
feel like
something
it is.
That's something I always thought I wanted to do. Like, that's something I was always gonna do.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Okay.
I feel like that
Next
wasn't as long as I thought it would be.
I know. That was kind of hard, though, because I was like, I don't know what
Yeah.
we're, like, giving up on.
Okay. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? This could go like any, like physical
This
or
could go.
emotionally, whatever.
I feel like for me, I would want to change, like, how much I overthink.
Mm.
Like, literally, I just, like, sit there and I'm, like, running through
Relatable.
all of these things. Like, yeah, I think I overthink way too much. So I would like to change that. But that's so hard to change.
Yeah.
So,
like,
It's
how
like
do you...
impossible.
Yeah. I would need the magic switch to be like, okay,
Yeah.
changed.
I feel like I kind of agree with that. Like, I overthink a lot, too. So it'd be nice to... I think one thing is, like, when I get stressed out or, like, when I get embarrassed, like, people can see that.
You get red.
I get red.
I would like to change that too.
I would change that in a heartbeat. Like, if that was one... Like, if there was one thing that I could just, like, change just like that, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Like just your face gets red.
Yeah. It's embarrassing.
It's
and,
awful.
like... And also, whenever I... Like, in school, whenever I'd have to do a presentation, like... So, like, obviously, yeah, like, I'd be stressed out. My face gets red.
Mm-hmm.
But it also, like, my neck gets, like, splotchy. Like, I'll just show you pictures. But, like, it's, like... Like, I looked it up. I'm like, that is so embarrassing. But, like, there's... One time this girl was like, are you okay? Your neck is, like, all splotchy. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
I'm just stressed.
Yeah, it's fine. It was embarrassing,
Yeah.
though. Like, that's definitely one thing.
I think I would like to change that. Because even talking to strangers in public, sometimes I get red. And I'm like, I'm not, like, embarrassed.
No.
I'm just, like... It's, like, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
legit, like, even, like, at work, at the bank, like, that happens to me, too, like, depending on who it is, like, I just get so stressed out, and I'm like, this is embarrassing, I can't control my face just, like, turning into a tomato, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like that goes along with overthinking, though.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I feel
it
like if I say
definitely
something,
does.
I'm like, fine. And then I say something, I'm like, oh, that was kind of dumb. And then my face goes red. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
That's
there'll be
okay, though.
times that I'm, like, super confident about what I'm going to say, and I say it, and immediately I'm red, and I'm like, I was
Yeah.
confident
Yeah.
about that. What in the
Yeah.
world? And then I start to overthink why I'm getting red, and, like,
Oh, my
all this
word.
stuff.
Y'all, it's a struggle.
Yes.
Okay. Who is your spiritual hero / role model?
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to think about that one. Let's hit pause while we think in
While
silence.
there's silence.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a couple, though. I think one for sure is, like, my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's really strong in his faith, and, like, really open to people about his faith and things like that. So I would say probably him. And then probably my friend Lily, because she's really like open and like she's just so
Lily.
knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I just love her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like those probably two are mine, like my top two.
Yeah. I would say my first one is probably Brittany.
Yeah.
I like she just is so like she's
Yeah,
so
her and
knowledgeable.
Lily are, like, the same,
Yeah,
like-
like they just are both so knowledgeable and they're so open about like everything and like
and they're so
they just-
nice. Like they could talk
Yes.
to
Yeah.
literally a stranger on the street and like probably save them.
no
Like-
legit actually though
Yeah.
like it's just crazy. Like I'm just like wow. Like and also I'm trying to think who else there'd be. And like Shelby is another person that is just like like she could just go talk, like you can just tell, like
yeah. We were
there's
there
just this
today.
essence.
Well, you guys were there today
Like,
too.
this-
Yeah. But we were there today and she literally like knew everybody's name, or like if she didn't, she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like what was your name?"
I
like
know.
she's talking to everybody and I was like, "Goodness, if I was that nice."
Yeah.
Like I would change the world.
no legit though.
Yeah.
Probably Brittany and Shelby.
Yeah. I do
They're
feel like
just
they
so-
show like God's love. Like
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like they just like they're so knowledgeable where you'll say something and they'll totally like turn
Yeah.
whatever you said into like something so much more. It's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Like that's
Yeah.
so good.
And I don't
Yeah.
even have to try. It just comes out naturally. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I strive to be that.
I think that's the best part is like they're not trying to be like, "Oh, here's the Bible, here's the Bible, here's
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
this like so natural for
Yeah.
them and like
Mhm.
I don't know, I love that about people.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. What's your biggest weakness?
My weakness.
What is this in reference to? Like I feel like it could be different things.
Oh, just pick. I don't know.
I
Just
feel like when I'm in a job interview and they're like, "What's your weakness?" I'm always like, "I think I'm superwoman and I can do everything on my own." Because like that's just such a like generic answer, and it's true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
employers really like that. So if you want to steal that, you
Yeah, like
can.
when employers ask that, like what
Yeah.
what do they think you're gonna say?
Yeah. I always just tell them that I like to do everything on my own, but this is what I'm doing to work on that. It's a really good answer. But
I'll remember that.
Yeah,
Um,
keep that in
yeah.
your head.
I don't know, my biggest weakness. Oh, I feel like I was just talking to somebody about this. I think I am like an open book and I'm like willing to share whatever and like wherever. But reality is like I will share like the funny details or like whatever, but as soon as it gets like vulnerable, I'm like, no. Like there's no book there. Like I feel like that's probably my weakness is like once it hits like vulnerability, I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Like, that wall immediately goes up.
I don't know. What is my biggest weakness?
I don't know. I can't answer this for you.
I know,
for
like,
once.
let me think about this.
I'm trying to like think for you. Like,
Yeah.
if we've had conversations before.
I mean, I definitely don't have a backbone. Like I can't
Oh.
tell. Like, is that kind of what that means?
It could be like I feel like you're really nice and you'll just agree to like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, my biggest weakness is like, I don't know, having confrontation. Is that the right? Like, I avoid
Yeah.
conflict. Like,
Yeah, I very much people pleaser.
So I
which
just-
isn't bad.
no,
But-
but it is kind of
Yeah. Just depends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you're just doing all this to please everyone else, and it's like you got to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good one
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are doing so good. Okay, next one. What's your biggest strength?
I feel like that's almost harder for me to point out because I'm like, I don't want to brag.
No, exactly. Like I'm gonna sit here
I'm,
and
like,
not
trying to be
yeah,
humble.
No,
Well, I asked you a
literally.
question, so answer. How do you think?
What is my strength? I think for me, like right now in life, is like a lot of things come pretty easy to me. Like with school, like I don't really have to try. And so that also could be my weakness because I'm like, I'm so good. Like, but yeah, I feel like that's probably my biggest thing is like academics and stuff like that comes pretty easy and like routine I can get pretty in the groove with.
I don't know. Here we are again. See, I Maybe I should have prepared, but I like that I don't know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a little nerve-wracking every time we're
Yeah.
like, next question.
I'm just glad you're answering first because I'm over here like, let me think about that. My biggest strength, I don't know. Is it my work ethic? Is that good?
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty
I think
good.
also, like, you are really good at, like, small talk.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you do
Which,
get
it's
read, like, you're
funny.
so good at, like,
It's funny
holding
because like
conversation.
I think about small talk and I'm like, I'm not good at that. But then you guys think I'm good
You
at it.
are.
And
You
I'm
just
like,
go over and talk to the randomest person ever, and I'm like, look at her go, and I'm just over here
Yeah.
in a corner, like watching her.
but it's like, but in the moment, like when I'm having small talk, I'm just like, what is going on right now? Well, it depends who it is, but
Yeah.
a lot of times, like if it's someone I don't really know well, I'm just like, okay, how do we make this not awkward? So like I have to just keep saying stuff so it's not awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say that small talk. I'm good at that. I think.
I love
guess.
how we're giving you
I
your
know.
answers.
I don't
Wait,
even know myself.
What was your the weakness? What did we say the other day that you like can't make decisions on your own? Like we have to like make decisions for
Indecisive.
you. Indecisive.
That actually probably is my biggest weakness, making decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's like actually so bad, but I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
feel like
working
we're
on
like we're not answering that, and then you'll answer it.
Yeah, like that is actually so funny.
Okay. What's a comment someone has said that stuck with you to this day? Or like if they said something you like changed how you do something. Does that make sense? Like they
Yeah.
pointed something out that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. Like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to answer it correctly,
Mhm.
but this is how I interpret the
Yeah.
question. I had a friend tell me that I did not react dramatically enough to her stories. And so she was like, that's why I tell like other people my stories, because you don't like react. And I was like, I want to know the stories too.
Okay.
That's
so then
kinda
I would like,
rude.
yeah,
that's
it
why
was.
I
It
tell
was.
other people.
It
Like,
was.
what?
We're not friends anymore. But anyhow, so now like, so I started reacting more dramatically. And now I'm trying to like dial back on that because I'm like, that is not like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's probably my biggest thing.
Here we are again. I don't know.
That's gonna be. We should make a sticker. Here we are again. Cheers, Will.
Tiara just thinks the whole podcast. I feel like I haven't really. I feel like you or Bryce have definitely said something.
That stuck with you?
Yeah,
Girl.
you guys are mean to me. I'm just kidding.
You're
You're not.
soft.
You're not that mean to me, but
Comment that
It's
stuck with
just-
her. You're
It's just sibling love. That's how it goes.
yeah. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I'm not gonna answer that one because I don't want to sit here and have you guys just listen to me think. If I think of something, I'll come back to it.
I'll answer it because I want to. It's not even that big of a deal. But someone pointed out that I said supper, so now I never say supper anymore. I say
Wait,
dinner.
actually,
Really?
Yes.
that happened.
I don't
yeah,
know why.
whenever we switched schools,
Mm-hmm.
no one that the school we went to. I guess it's more of a country.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it
say
is.
dinner is
It's
more like
definitely more of a
preppy, like-
country
mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
And so when we transferred schools, like I always say dinner now
Yeah, me too.
because everyone like
Interesting.
Like they always
like-
pointed out, and I was
yeah,
like,
like-
okay, I'll just switch to dinner then.
yeah, it's like
So-
oh,
I
like,
think I
supper
go
is
back
kind
and
of a
forth
weird
a
thing.
lot.
Mm.
But it probably depends who I'm talking to. Like I think when I texted you guys, I was like, "Are you coming for dinner?" But if I like
Yeah.
am talking to like my parents, I'm like, "I'm going over there for supper."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess it depends.
No, that definitely. Sorry, they can probably hear me like messing with my mug right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I apologize. I'm just gonna sit here. But yeah, I feel like, which I like supper better. I don't know why. Dinner just sounds more.
I like to say that I'm going out for dinner,
Yeah.
like because
Yeah.
I'm going out to a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna make supper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah.
But like I'll always say dinner from now on. Anyways, that was my story. Do you like hosting?
I do, but it also stresses me out a little bit because I'm
Yeah.
like, I want everything to be perfect. I want
Yeah,
them
you
to
want-
think that
yes.
everything is in order
Like,
and everything
so
is
cute
clean
and like everything's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like hosting and I like party planning. Maybe that's a dream I've given up on. Not to like go back to our very first question.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to be a party planner. That was like my dream job. And then somebody told me that that was not a real job. And so
Really?
yeah. But it is a
Wow,
real
like
job.
3
So
answers in one. Like 3 questions. It's crazy.
What was the question? I got distracted.
Do you like hosting?
Yes. I think I do. I definitely would say I like it. Well, I mean, obviously I don't have my own house, so it's like I can't necessarily just. But there's something about it, like it's just fun. Like if I do host, like yeah, like kind of like you, like I want it to be like perfect. Like I want it to be super cute. Like I want to have, it's just gonna be like a perfect night. But I like having people over, having a cute little like if I have like girlfriends over, it's like cute little.
Yeah, I think I have a limit. Like, it has to be, like, the same, like, type of people.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be, like, all my girlfriends, or it has to be, like, all family.
Yes.
Like
it has
I couldn't
to be
mix
certain
those.
groups. Like, you can't invite people from this group and people from this group.
Yeah.
It would just, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I think that's why, like, bridal showers are so, like, awkward.
Stressful.
And same with, like, baby
Yeah.
showers. It's, like, everybody's
That's
there.
actually-
Like, you're just
that's so
intermingling,
true.
and
That's
I
why
don't
I'm
like
not
it.
gonna have a graduation party. I cannot do it.
No, that was actually stressful.
Yeah. It's just you love both sides of them,
Yeah.
but not. I feel like we're on a total rabbit trail, but
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like you're a different person with like different groups of people, and that's fine. It's just like, who do you be when they're all together?
Yeah,
no, exactly.
And also, how do you like equal it out? Like, because you want to hang out with usually you want to hang out with your friends, but you have to hang out with your family too. So like, it's just like awkward, which is why I'm not having one. So I don't have to deal with it. Okay, are we done with that?
Yeah, that was good.
What kind of parent do you think you'll be?
I think if I was going to be a parent, I think I would be very strict. I think we would have like a very like scheduled time, and like after we're done with a toy, it needs to be put away. Like I hate when it's like mess. That drives me nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think I would not be a very fun parent.
That's funny.
I feel like I'll be a fun parent. I think, but also like a good, like a happy medium. Like, obviously I'm still gonna discipline my kids and be like, you gotta pick up those toys.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I won't be like constantly like you like put the toy away. Like as soon as they're done, just like put the toy away. But my house.
Yeah. I think if we did have kids, obviously we'd be like, I would adapt, but right now, like if I did, it's like I couldn't. It would have to be too.
Yeah.
It'd be too organized. My kids would be like literally so stressed all the time.
Your kids will be showing up to the events in like a bow tie and like all proper, like, and they'd be telling these kids, pick up that toy.
They would be. My kids would be bullied. People would be like, you need to clean up. You're a mess.
Literally, oh my word.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, this is a basic one, but what's your favorite food?
I hate this question.
Really?
There's too many
this
There's
question.
too many good ones.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if this is like fair, but I really like rice. But you can't really just have like rice.
Yeah.
But like anything that has rice in it, or like the base is rice, you're pretty much safe. I like that.
There's too many good ones. Like, how do you choose? I like rice too.
Yeah. I feel like I used to be like tacos. Tacos were like definitely my favorite. But we had tacos a lot, and like even now I make tacos a lot.
Yeah, like we usually have like taco salad like once a week, and that like you can never go wrong with taco salad.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. But also I've been eating sushi a lot more. Sushi's so
Oh my word, sushi is so good.
honestly, Asian food so
Yeah.
good. Like you can never go wrong with that either. It's just but you can never also you can never go wrong with a burger.
See,
Yeah.
I
love
more so
burgers.
recently have started liking burgers, but like before I was like, I'm not a fan of burgers. But I'm more so recently have been starting to like them.
What's your biggest insecurity?
Ooh.
Unless,
Do we share this?
Talk about
No,
vulnerability.
this is the thing.
or if you don't want to talk about that, you can say, what was your biggest insecurity as a teenager? Because you guys are out of that now.
My
I don't know if it
biggest
would have changed, but...
insecurity. We'll pretend it did.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
the
changed,
vulnerability.
Let me think. I
You
feel
guys
like
are
I'm
gonna
just.
know.
I feel like I'm insecure like about a lot of things.
No,
So to
me
pick like my
too.
biggest one, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Nobody can they hear me gulping my tea?
It's possible.
Maybe
That one was really loud.
That
I
one-
wouldn't notice it
It
before.
was kind of, I just have to make sure I swallow whenever you guys are like
when we're talking.
talking. Then I'll just like turn away.
That is so hard.
We can skip it if you guys aren't comfortable with it.
I'm trying to think. Okay.
I mean, I'm okay with sharing. I just gotta figure out like what to share.
Yeah.
My biggest insecurity, honestly, probably acne. That's probably my biggest one. Has been for literally like ever. I feel like it's just like, which that's the thing too. I have to be grateful too, because there's people with acne that is like so much worse than mine. So I'm like, okay, I'm over here stressing out about my acne when like, and then I see like videos of like these people that struggle with acne. And I'm like, okay, wait a second. Like mine's not that bad, but it just, it's just kind of bad. Like,
it's just like annoying. It kind of ruins your day
It
because that's all
does.
you think about.
You look in the mirror and you kind of want to cry about it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know. No, it's like,
definitely
I'm just
not
like,
just
I
you.
look in the mirror and I'm like, when is this gonna stop? So, but definitely acne is probably like my top.
Yeah. I feel like for me, like right now in this season of life is like not being like a good enough wife. And like not that Justin's ever even made any kind of comments like that, but it's like I'm always thinking like, am I doing enough?
And
am
that's
I
like the overthinker in
Yeah.
you. It's just like you
so I feel
overthink.
like that's probably my biggest one right now.
Yeah.
But
That's so sad. I hate insecurity.
No, insecurities are literally the
It's
worst.
awful.
But we're loved by the good Lord, so nothing
Yeah.
even matters.
right. We're doing the best that we can.
Exactly.
Okay. What was your fave kids show / movie?
Nemo was my favorite movie.
I love this one.
Forever.
That's so cute. I love that.
I don't know. Oh, this one is probably. I was gonna
take forever.
I
Oh, no, never mind.
I feel like Norita has to know what I'm gonna say.
Oh.
She
It's not
definitely
really a
does.
kids show movie, but
No.
go ahead.
What?
Well, maybe. Okay. I'm not thinking of
We're
it.
definitely. It definitely is.
I
I
was
feel like
thinking
I feel like
Flicka.
it's that's what I was
Oh,
thinking. I was
no.
gonna say it's definitely a horse
Well,
one.
guys, I have a lot of favorites, but Spirit.
Oh.
It was a horse
It was a horse one, okay.
That's funny.
But show, I really liked Curious George.
So did I. I watched
I
that
don't know
for the
why.
longest time ever.
It was just so fun.
I feel
Oh,
like
I could go on and on.
about
Wild
Curious
Kratts.
George. Oh.
Yeah.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
I feel like we were like always playing outside, and then like someone from the house would be like, "Wild Kratts is on!"
No,
so you'd have to
legit.
run
You would
inside.
go inside to watch it. Wasn't it
Best
on?
memory
Was it on
ever.
at 4 or 5 every day?
I don't know. I don't
remember. But favorite movie definitely was Spirit. Probably still is one of my favorite movies. It just hits different.
Yeah.
And then my favorite kids show. It was it's different ages. Like when I was
Yeah,
younger, it was
it's true.
definitely Curious George or Arthur.
Arthur was good too.
Arthur.
You didn't like Arthur?
Carrie's like
I didn't really watch a lot of like those kind of kids shows because we didn't have cable.
All we watched was PBS Kids. We never watched
Yeah.
Disney as kids.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to watch like Nickelodeon.
See, when I would go up to my grandparents, like she didn't really like set a limit on like the TV and stuff, so that's all I would do for the whole weekend.
No way.
Was sit there and watch.
I feel like
Disney
that's how we
Channel.
were whenever we went to the beach.
No, yeah,
We
you
would
would go
just
to
sit
the
in our
beach
rooms
and
and
you would legit just watch like I don't even know what.
Yeah.
What's one thing you've learned in the past year? This one's gonna be hard. Good luck, guys.
The past
one thing-
year,
Just about anything.
just about anything. Yourself, something.
life sucks.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
All right.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
We're about to need a therapy
Okay.
session.
No, I feel like I don't know. Like definitely the biggest thing I've learned is just like you really just have to truly surrender to God like with everything. And like even and it's hard because even when you do that you still like it's not like just because you surrender it doesn't mean like everything is just sunshine and roses.
Yeah.
Like you still struggle. But I feel like like one of the hardest things, like one of the things I've learned is just adulting. It's kind of hard. It is definitely
Yeah.
And whenever it's like all your friends are off of college, school, whatever, it's just like I'm literally
Yeah.
just working every single day. Like I feel like Brittany could probably me and her will Marco Polo each other. Like obviously because like if she was at school, I feel like I would just always be like telling her like how I'm feeling, everything like that. I just feel like I felt like really stuck this past year. Like I just didn't know what in the world. But that's just where surrender comes in, and you literally just have to give it to God and just trust where he's taking you. And definitely just like, as long as like you are doing your part, like for yourself. Like the one thing that I think stuck out the most, there's this one podcast I listened to like a few months ago, and it was like, and she said this one thing at the end. I don't know, I think Brittany might have told me to listen to it, and I listened to it, or I don't know, I don't remember how it went, but anyways,
Yeah, what is
besides the point, besides the point, this lady was like, she was like, you just have to, she's like, keep doing like the secret things, like she's like, it doesn't matter, like it doesn't matter if people see, like don't see what you're doing, you know what I mean? So like you're doing the best you can,
Yeah.
and like no one necessarily sees it, so it feels like you're just doing it for nothing. You're like, no one can see like how hard I'm working or how like,
yeah.
and it's just, she was just like, you just got to keep doing the secret things, because all that matters is that like you're living your life for the Lord, you're pursuing him. And I was just like, that is so, I literally think I started crying. Like
Well,
I
that
could
was
probably
so good.
no,
Yeah,
I could probably go find that Marco Polo, and I was just like, Brittany, that just hit so hard. But it was just, yeah, it was just like, it doesn't matter. Like, people don't need to see,
Yeah.
like, that you're living your life. Like, yeah, anyways. That was kind
That
of
was
my
really
little,
good.
Yeah, that was
my
so
little
good.
spiel for you.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to answer that.
I don't even know what the question was anymore.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say.
Oh
Okay.
my.
I don't really care.
I feel like kind of like blowing off of that though is like I've learned a lot that like seasons come and go.
Yes.
And so if you're
Yeah.
feeling really bad and feeling really down, like that's just a season you're in and it's going to come and go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been learning still currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I won't go into a whole thing because that was too good to, that was too good.
No, you
That was really good. That was crazy. I
Yeah.
was like, preach. Go ahead. You really could be a preacher. I could see it.
Oh my word, that would
Yeah.
be actually so fun.
Your brain just up there together.
Me and
Mhm.
Brittany
That'd
can
be so
have a
fun.
duo.
Yeah, traveling around the world.
Oh my word, can you imagine? I'm about to call Brittany. Brittany, quit school, we're going on a trip.
Okay, how many more questions do you guys want? I have like only
What
three
time is
left.
it?
I can do.
27 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
might as
feel
well
like-
just do the
yeah.
3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's 3 things you can't live without? And don't be like basic, because we obviously know family, friends, you know what I'm saying? God, obviously. So not like that, like specific. Like for me, I'd say my heated blanket. That would be one of them.
What's my
So,
favorite
there you
thing?
go.
Wait, what was the question?
What?
3 things you can't live without.
3 things.
I totally just like spaced out.
He said, "What's
Yeah.
my favorite thing?"
3 things I couldn't live without.
Oh boy, not the silence.
No, for real. This is a good one, but a hard one.
Yeah, this is harder than I expected it to be. I thought I would just come up with 3 like right off the bat.
Yeah,
What are 3 things that I use like all the time?
I know. I'm trying to think.
This podcast mic. Just kidding.
I don't know.
Oh my word. I did not think this was the hardest one.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I
I feel like I don't
I'm not
use
really
it.
super sentimental to like certain things.
Yeah.
but
Like,
I don't know.
okay, it doesn't have to be sentimental. Just like, I
Okay.
need this every single day.
Definitely. I mean, I definitely couldn't live without water. I'm just kidding.
Water.
That's so
Oh
basic.
my word.
I really like that blanket that I have. That blue
Mm.
blanket
Is
that's
that
on my
this one?
bed. It's kind of
It's
like
like
this.
sort of
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so big. Like it's like I think it's a queen. I didn't even know that they made like like throw sizes, I guess. But it's like it's huge and I just love it so much. So I don't think I could live without that. I mean, I definitely could. But I also think like I could, but
But, like,
I would miss
yeah.
it. I feel like I couldn't live without coffee. No, I think I probably could. I've been really getting into teas, so now I'm thinking teas I couldn't live without.
There's no way you just said that.
I love tea. I've been trying to drink tea like every night, and it just like hits the spot.
Oh my gosh.
Like I got my tea right here. It just hits.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
I know,
I've
like-
ice. That's 100%.
Oh.
I could not live without ice.
That's so true.
I literally see my ice machine and I was like, it's been pretty quiet this whole time, which is such a shock.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, that's the only one I can
That's a
think
good
of
one.
right
I love chewing on ice. It's like my favorite
Yeah.
thing to do.
now. Yeah.
Okay. Who's your celebrity crush?
This one, I can't answer. I don't think I have one. I'm curious who yours is, though.
I know, me too.
I don't know if I have like a recent one.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, Taylor Lautner. I loved that
no
man.
idea who that is.
What?
Look it up real
He's
quick.
the guy
Than
from
us.
Twilight. He's the werewolf from
Oh,
Twilight.
okay.
Got you.
Mhm.
And he was
I
in
got you.
Shark Boy and
Yep,
Lava Girl.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. That was mine when I was younger. And then for a while, Cole Sprouse. When like Riverdale first
Yeah,
came
definitely.
out.
Cole Sprouse
and,
used to be.
like back in
Yeah.
the day, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Who was that one kid? Cameron Dallas. I was like
Oh,
obsessed
yeah.
with him back when I was like 12,
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
I was like,
He was our Justin Bieber.
no, legit. Actually, though.
Literally. I don't think I have a celebrity crush like currently.
Yeah, I don't think I really do either. I'd probably say like Riley Green, but still, like even then, like I'm not gonna like be like, oh my word, obsessing over this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, he'd probably be the most. I don't know. This
Yeah.
one, I mean, watching Fast and Furious, Paul Walker, rip. He's no longer with us, but he was like, I really liked Paul Walker when I was younger. But he's dead, so.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
Drew Starkey.
I cannot.
definitely don't know who that is.
It's Ray
Yes,
from
you
Outer
do.
Banks.
Oh.
Season 2
Okay.
and 3. Season 1, no thank you.
It's like, that is so funny.
Yeah.
It's funny how we all have such different, like,
I know, it's
tastes
so
in
weird.
men.
It's awesome though.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, last one. What's your ideal form of communication?
I would much rather have like a face-to-face conversation, but I'm going to be more vulnerable texting. So depending what the conversation's going to be about, I'll be way more open if I'm texting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely face to face. It's definitely my main one. But yeah, I hate texting. Like I actually it just feels draining to me. I don't know why. So yeah, I don't know. Like texting, like I can do it.
Yeah.
And like I'll just like
Yeah.
text and then I'll be like, okay, I'm done. Like I'll send a paragraph and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm out. Like that was
Clocked out
enough
for the night.
yeah. So I definitely like, yeah, FaceTimes. FaceTimes are where it's at.
Yeah. Well, that's what, like, if I want to feel, like, connected and cared about by somebody,
Yes.
I want to do face-to-face.
Yeah.
But if I want to tell you my deepest, darkest feelings, you
Mhm.
for sure getting a text. There's no way I'm going to tell you that to your face.
Mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna actually state my opinion, I'm gonna do it over text. I'm just kidding. But like low
But
key,
That's how I am.
like
I don't
it's
know
hard to
why.
actually like in person like
Yeah.
actually say this is what I want or this is what like
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's just so hard.
Yeah.
So I'd way rather do that over text because it's just easier. Just like
Yeah. And you don't have to, like, you have time to, like, think about it.
mhm.
Yeah.
And then when they respond, you have more time to think about what
Yeah.
they said for what you
Yeah.
want to say.
Yeah.
If you're in person and you literally, I've seen this thing though, that you're supposed to, like, still take, like, 3 minutes to respond, even when you're in person. And I'm like, imagine
you're
sitting there
yeah, sitting
in
there.
silence,
And it's just
staring
like,
at each
yeah,
other.
that's
I
weird.
couldn't. I
Oh my
could not.
word.
Nope.
I mean, what?
That's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
that
I
was
liked
fun.
I liked
that
all
was
of those.
fun.
That was really fun.
Were they good questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
yeah, some of them were definitely challenging. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do
Yeah.
like some challenging ones and then some easy ones.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I thought it was just something different.
Yeah, you got to know a little bit more about all of
Mhm.
us.
Also, we're doing this 3 times. So they
Yes.
will, one of them will be the host next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
so
makes
you'll get to
sense.
hear Norita's opinion on different things.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right, well, thanks for listening.
Bye.